Is Aska worth playing? Let's find out. Aska is a Viking-themed open-world survival game with crafting, settlement management, and combat gameplay. You must build, craft, and fight if you want to survive the harsh land and enemies you encounter. Although you can't survive alone, players will quickly realize how time-consuming and micromanaging the game can be.
That's not good. Oh my goodness! What the?
Without further ado,
shoot,
let's
bruh.
get to it. Hi everyone, Kobia here, and welcome to the world of Aska. After you customize your character, the game starts you off by waking up on a shore, shipwrecked on an island greeted by this guy.
Yeah, that's insane.
Like any other survival game, collecting
Grabbing a
wood,
bunch of resources.
fiber, and stone
This
laying
right
on the
here.
ground is essential
This
because
guy.
it's the base materials necessary
my
to start crafting
So I can
tools.
jump.
These tools will allow you to farm trees, stone, and a crucial material called Jotun blood, which is
Wow.
scattered all over the map. I'll get to why Jotun blood is vital to the world of Aska in a sec. The game doesn't provide too much of an introduction at the start, so I'll have a beginner guide on my channel to help new players get started. As you perform these tasks, your hunger and thirst bar will quickly deplete. So thriving off the land by collecting berries, onions, and other raw veggies is critical to prevent you from dying. As you progress through the game, crafting weapons to hunt wildlife and farming will be unlocked at the advanced stages of the game. Now that you collected Jotun blood and built a few structures for your survival, building something called the Eye of Odin is what spawns allied thralls.
Alright, so normal games.
5 Jotun blood is required to feed the Eye of Odin, thus enabling you to select from 2 different thralls with different passive traits. So choose the traits you're needing the most at the time. I'll have a video in my channel that explains in detail the thrall mechanics and passive traits.
My Viking brothers and sisters. These guys are.
Now that you've spawned your first thrall, it's time to put them to work.
What's up, my brother? Where are you going?
When thralls spawn, they will assist with building, fighting, farming, fishing, crafting, smelting. Well, you get the idea. Basically anything you can do, they can too, minus a few exceptions to the player. Thralls are the lifelink to the upkeep and advancement of your settlement. Yes, you can spawn a good number of thralls, but this comes with how well you can manage them to their fullest. You don't want to spawn too many and then suddenly they start dying of hunger. Basically, the more you have to provide. Your settlement structures are what links your thralls. These structures are pre-built. You just have to gather the required materials and select a location to place these structures. It's important to space out your buildings to leave room for traffic flow. Trust me, you don't want things too convoluted and your thralls can't move around too much. When you build a woodcutter hut as an example, you can select a thrall to specifically focus to cutting down trees for wood. Great thing is, this thrall will automatically bring the materials back to the woodcutter hut. This goes for other structures like the gathering and stone huts as well. Now that you have a settlement with several thralls, it's best to equip both you and them with weapons for protection, not to mention gear. Your settlement will often get raided by enemies every few in-game days or so. A word of caution, the bountiful your base is will determine the level of difficulty the raids will be. So crafting weapons, gear, and building a perimeter gate around your base will keep enemies from attacking your main structures directly. Aska is a seasonal mechanic, which is a breath of fresh air, because it comes with different challenges. Before you even start the game, you can select which season to start from.
Oh
My recommendation is
that sucks.
start with the default, which is the springtime. Each season has different weather mechanics and grow certain veggies. So it's important to keep in mind on the top right of the screen when your current season ends. This is because you want to make sure your farm is preset what you want to plant for different seasons. Great thing is, some veggies grow in multiple seasons, but you'll still have to set it up at the farm from what you want to grow. Another recommendation is, prepare for winter to prevent freezing and winter raids. Aska released an update where you can now build ships to sail open waters in search of advanced materials and strong enemies. But be warned, there is something lurking in the ocean. I'm a fan of the game and I'm excited to see what developers update in the future. If you thought this video was useful, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.